Alright, gonna continue Pillars of Eternity today. We're in the middle of the Raedric's Hold quest. We have talked to the priest, gone in and rescued his acolyte, which is basically his adopted son that he rescued when he was a younger man. We have also taken out Osra, I believe her name is, an animancer who is trying to cure the Hollow Blight, or whatever it's called, that's making all the children of Gilded Vale come to life as soulless husks. But she's also creating monsters. She's doing experiments on people. So she was pure evil. She deserved to die. So she's dead, and we're going back to talk to the priest now, who has a way for us to sneak in and see Raedric. However, got to make sure we have our Acolyte's robes equipped, so that way we don't have to fight our way through the priests and decimate everybody. And we do. Let's look at these grimoires. Is there anything more to learn from these grimoires? Yes. I'm starting to run out of space in inventory for him. So we're going to learn the spells and put those grimoires back into there. Gonna have to start using some of the... Actually, let's just move these traps in here as well. That'll give him some more inventory space. Just doing a little early inventory management. Don't mind me. That all looks good. That should go to him, actually. That all looks good. That all looks good. So we're all... What is... Oh, colors. So we're all set to go talk to the priest.
Right.
I believe we finished exploring all this area. Except we didn't go to the ramparts, because the ramparts... I'm trying to avoid killing people as much as humanly possible, because they're just doing their job. You shouldn't kill people that are just doing their job, even if their leader slash owner slash supervisor is pure unadulterated evil. This is the kitchens. There are guards here. So we're gonna go up to the priestly level. Have a swig of root beer. Make sure we're on the right level. We are, and we can go talk to the priest, who is located here. No reason to sneak. We've been all through here. We have a passcode to get us past the guards, plus we have the outfits to get us past the guards. Okay, so let's save before we talk to him, just in case I screw something up. You've returned. Have you found him? Are there any survivors? Gyako is safe. He asked me to tell you that he's kept the carving you gave him as a boy. Sorry. Nedmer's eyes widen. With sudden vigor, he rushes forward to grasp your arm. Oh, thank the gods. Thank you. I did not think that you could. That is, I feared... He shakes his head. I did not want him to meet the Pale Knight so soon. Nedmar pulls away, collecting himself. Here, what I promised you in return. He pulls a large iron key from the pocket of his robe and hands it to you. This will open a door in the scriptorium. He points west. And from there you could reach the chapel in Lord Raedric without encountering quite so many guards. Take this too. I have little wealth to offer. Better give something of use. Gain 2 times scroll protection. I would entreat you, before you go, despite his shortcomings, Lord Raedric follows the gods with obedience. And he has Gilded Vale's best interests in mind. It may be that with time he could achieve what he desires. Please consider this before you turn to violence. What does the key open? It is a master key. Denmark wrings his hands as he speaks. It will not open every door, but it will permit you to access the stairs leading down into the Lord's Chapel. It will also open the doors along the keep's main hall, but you'll face heavy fighting if you go that way. You do not have much time. Whatever your intent, Lord Raedric will soon discover that one of his prisoners has escaped, and then you will lose the element of surprise. I thought you'd favor Kolsk as Lord of Raedric's Hold. I favor him as he is, a man of vision, but Kolsk has a hunger in him for rule, even if to a good purpose. He is not led by his faith. Still, he is my friend, and I am willing to assist Cole in restoring divine favor to the lands of Gilded Vale, should Lord Raedric fall, that is. Goodbye. Okay, so quest updated. So he said to the west of the near the scriptorium. I'm not sure where the scriptorium is. Oh, here. Scriptorium is where books are held, like a library. So as soon as he said that, I knew. Just look for the books. Okay, time to sneak, keep an eye out for traps. Stairs up. Now, if we see regular guards, I might as well equip my regular outfits, because that would mean these priestly outfits aren't going to help. Well, maybe I should equip that stuff anyways. Wait, where did I screw up? Oh, I screwed up on him. Find... Wait, what did I do? Find breastplate was his. Saint's war armor was his. Durantis robe was his. Okay, I guess that's right. Dang, I wish I didn't mess that up. Okay, let's just put these in the stash for good measure. Let's also check our... I believe we're building the barracks. 1 day, 23 hours. Okay. So, I think that Raedric would be up here. Allow me to avoid people. Oh, There's Raedric. Let him approach, flanked by a host of guards, all of whom regard you with mute hostility. Lord Raedric the Seventh observes you from his throne, clad in orange plate. His eyes have a hollow quality, and there's a pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark and unkempt hair. There is a dagger discarded upon one stone arm of the throne. A thin crimson rivulet worms its way down from the blade and past Raedric's fingers, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, even with all the inbreeding. Though his face is calm, you notice Aedir's hand strained toward his weapon, as though with a mind of its own.
It is unlike Kolsch to hire mercenaries, or foreigners for that matter. And you are not one of mine, so I cannot accuse you of treason.
His fingers close loosely around the pommel of the dagger, as if to ascertain if it is still there, and then flinch away. You've come far closer than his people ever did. Raedric looks to his guards, who shuffle nervously. Much too close. He looks back to you. A quiet infiltration, and done more skillfully than Kolsch could ever manage. I did not expect it.
What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
Point to the dagger. What happened there?
A just sentence.
Ygritte knew. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered god poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our son was born, that hollow thing, that monster, then we both knew what her crimes had wrought. Raedric turns a baleful look upon you, jaw working, face flushed and splotchy of emotion. It could not stand, so he killed his wife. He brings up a hand suddenly towards his temple, obscuring his face. What does Kolsch know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself, let us succumb, one by one, and suffer barest punishment until the final soul goes to its keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. You murdered your own wife, your child? I carried out the sentence. Would you have me give her to an executioner? In the Dyrwood, we see to our own justice. Raedric sits back in his throne, his knuckles white upon the armrest. And that thing, that silent aberration, that was not alive to kill, his dark eyes narrow. Keep your reclamations, trespasser. I have done my duty. What have you lost?
There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle, but together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy is a test of faith. It has driven many to madness. They cling to hollow promises, to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire. Every whisper from preening charlatans and venom-tugged midwives, the words of false prophets, the promises of dead gods. He clenches a gloved fist.
The flame consumed her, my Ygritte, and our child with it.
Kolsch is your cousin?
Oh yes, we are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
But push comes to shove, he's the leader of the Gilded Vale area. And he had his Animancer doing horrible work. Oh, I forgot the light. Hold on a second. All the pre-stream prep work, and what I usually forget is the light. So, as I was saying, he's a horrible leader. And he had his Animancer doing experimentation to try and solve the cure. So even if I end up killing him and say Kolsch gets the throne, can it really be worse off? I mean, neither one of them are any closer to curing the Hollowborn. The legacy brought chaos with it, panic and despair. Kolsk took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause. Good men, good women. Raedric's gaze goes distant for a moment, and then he glances at you and his lips curls. He fled the keep in time to hole up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being a commoner and court favor with the people. And while he plays at conqueror, the Vale suffers. Families, traitors, all. I do not have enough men to guard the roads and defend us from Kolsk's incursions both. My attention suffers, and so my governance, my family. Raedric breathes out through his nose. Nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about an end to the curse if we were beset at all hours by his traitorous plots. I do think he needs to die. He's sacrificed everything for the greater good, which in some circumstances that's fine to sacrifice some for the greater good, but look at how his people are starving. He needs to be replaced.
Stop me from saving Gilded Vale? From doing what I must to see this curse lifted and our children restored? What purpose is there in that? No, you come to put a weaker man upon the throne for no reason but that he clamors for it and claim it just.
You may view it like that, but the fact of the matter is, you're doing a shitty job as leader.
You are a pawn in Kolsh's designs, and he has kept his motivations from you for a reason. I wonder if you understand what it is.
This is going to be a tough fight.
Or what you might accomplish if you were better informed. You have proven your competence in your way, and had I such an ally, we might together put an end to Gilded Vale's woes, lift the curse once and for all, and in doing so, return us to a life where such strict measures are not necessary.
Okay, let's find out what's happened to the Gilded Vale. The legacy, Raedric breathes. Shortly after the death of the Scattered God, Waidwen's legacy fell upon our lands. He shakes his head, and despair came with it. How could it not, when the curse took our children, our hope from us? I knew that Bareth would not allow such cruelties, not unless we had lost his favor. Some in the village cling yet to a false faith, worshipping the dead god. They revere him in secret, even knowing what it brings upon us. My own wife, she continued her heresies against my wishes. And when our child was born, we saw then that no sin remains unrevealed. His jaw works. No man is free from Bareth's judgment. No woman. Raedric looks to the dagger resting on the throne. I will do what I must to ensure that we do not stray again from the path, but it has taken time to root out the last of these cultists within our village. Time Kolsk used to gather his forces. Yeah, he hanged a bunch of people, anybody that he was even suspect of. I'd like to know more about the Raedrics. Raedrics? It is but I alone now, but the Raedric name was birthed in glory. We have been stewards of Gilded Vale for generations. Its people look to us for guidance and protection, first from the excess of the Empire, and now from what dangers the Dyrwood holds. I have inherited that duty. By my vows, by my titles, so long as I am Thane, I will permit no threat against our lands, be they mortal or spiritual in nature. Let's see. I'm willing to listen. What do you have in mind? See, I'm a Goldpact Knight, but I still have honor. Come on. My loyalty is purchased. Pay me and I'll serve you at a time. Your people deserve justice. This ends here. I'm not a passionate sort. You really are mad if you think I'd work with you.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul and scatter it to the winds.
Let's see how this battle goes. So we got an archer, melee, paladin, bodyguard, archmage. So the priest and the archmage have to die first. Oh, he's dead already. Okay. Okay, so let's... Pretty hefty battle we're in. He died. Well, that's kind of crappy. I hope he's not perma-dead.
Stop.
How may I?
I hope those guys aren't dead permanently. I don't think so, because they have a little bit of health left. Okay, they're not dead permanently. Good.
Yeah.
Laying low.
Oh yeah, two-handed sword. Not interested in that. Mace, saber, stiletto. Not overly interested in any of that. Okay, nothing really good.
I wonder what this is.
I need to camp. They're too low on health. If I get engaged by anything else, it's going to be bad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You seem preoccupied.
Mad old watchers, a cult on our trail. What's not to worry about? I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. Then I'm in good company. I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Hello? Hello?
Fine scepter. Let's give that to him. Check it out. Tome, give that to him. Wand. Fine robe, give that to him. Cape, hood.
Right.
No. There's Kolsk. We heard that you had moved against the keep, and yet we have arrived too late. But a moment earlier and I would have heard his dying breath. No matter. It is done. The tyrant is dead and our village is free to move into a greater future. Gilded Vale owes you a great debt. I owe you a great debt. You have accomplished what I could not. Take what rewards you care to from Raedric's vaults. You have earned them twice over. Kolsk looks over the throne room smiling. There is much to do. We must send word to the Earl, of course, revoke the cruel laws Raedric has instated. But do not think we'll forget your assistance. You have brought about great change. Take pride. Everyone will remember this moment. Come, men, clear these bodies from the hall. With that, Kolsk strides eagerly towards the throne. Big experience. Wizard, rogue, priest. Alright, let's talk to Kolsk. I'm satisfied with that outcome. He needed to be stopped. He was causing problems. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's look over here.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Let's see. Light armor. Medium armor. Okay, so this is pretty crap. Okay. Fine scepter, fine wand, fast, 11 to 17, crush / damage. Okay, so it's about the same, so in there goes. Spellwright's Tome. Let's learn these spells. Slowly but surely filling out his spell list. Now we can put this in the stash. Okay.
Shh.
And there's his wife that he killed.
You might find this interesting.
Blood, still wet, runs from the woman's slit throat, soaking into the sheets below. See, he had to go. And I think I made the right decision based on Gilded Veil's extremely positive reaction to me hiring Kolsk. So,
The work of a moment.
trap disarmed.
Huh.
New neck piece. Spell. Stash. Okay, so neck piece is in place of the cape. So let's see who has shitty cape. They all have pretty decent capes, so the neck piece can go in the stash.
Sure.
Blackened pages crawl in the fire. A leather cover embossed with the rising sun and 3 stars is barely visible through the flames. Dusty old ledgers record the taxes paid on farmsteads in Gilded Vale as far back as 2632. Scroll. Book. Pistol, rod, money.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Boots. There's going to be somebody lacking boots. For instance, him. Let's give him another scroll. Okay, so that's stairs down.
Keeping quiet.
Let's go in here and check out this room. Book.
You might find this interesting.
Aha. Okay. Hidden door. Potion of power. Okay, that's just a secret door that leads into where I've already been.
And what does the flame reveal?
Let's go this way. Just to finish clearing out the fog of war here. Fine spear. Well, he didn't seem to like that. There's down here I could explore, there's down here, and then there's up here. Let's go up here.
Let's see what lies this way.
Let's just save our game. These guys seem to be finicky about me taking stuff, even though I was told I could loot the place. So just in case they accuse us of stealing. Fine breastplate, fine mail armor. I think I've already got the stuff of... Hey, get out of there. But they're not saying I'm stealing, so it's okay.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, if I went through the front gates, that would have been a lot of fighting. So I've explored all here. Let's go this way. Make sure there's no hidden... Okay. I think I've explored all there is to explore on this level. Dungeon, laboratory, to courtyard. I think I'm gonna go talk to the priest. And I've been through these areas so many times, I shouldn't have to sneak anymore. Wait, this is the dungeon. I didn't want to go here, I wanted to go up. My bad. So let's go in here. And nobody should stop us now. We replaced the evil leadership with lesser evil, probably leadership. So let's talk to Nedmar. And so, okay, so he doesn't really have much to say. So, we've been to the Keep Chapel, we've been to the Dungeon Crypts. We haven't been to Siege Platform, or to Upper Ramparts or Lower Ramparts. So let's go to Siege Platform. Nobody better get in my way. I'll wreck some fools. I killed Raedric. I could kill them too.
Hello? Hello?
See, it does seem like you have to sneak to be able to detect hidden items.
Hello? Hello?
That's kind of poopy. Scroll goes to him. Okay, so that's the roof. Looks like the only way we can go is back the way we came. Been to the Dungeon Lab, Dungeon Crypts. Been to the Keep Chapel. Been to the Siege Platform. Let's go to the Upper Ramparts. Though I may have come from there. I think I may have come from there. But let's check it out. I need to talk to Durance again before the next time I rest. Yeah. Been to... Okay. Let's go to the courtyard. I've already been on this section, but I know to Lower Ramparts is a place I haven't been.
Hello? Hello?
Boy, if I did a frontal assault, there would have been a ton of guards. And you don't get experience in Pillars of Eternity for defeating enemies. It's for bestiary stuff, quest stuff, that kind of thing. Okay, I haven't been able to get there yet.
I shall be discreet.
Let's go out the front gate and say hello to the guards that were giving us a hard time earlier. Just in case taunting them makes them attack. Seeing that right there is exactly why I don't want to kill any unnecessary guards. They're just doing their duty. Oh, you could just walk. Oh, those barrels are on the roof, that's why. Didn't realize I was slow walking. So I still need to investigate the lower ramparts. Dungeon, temple, dungeon lab. Upper ramparts already been to. Dungeon crypts. Siege platform. Where was the? Maybe it was. Where did we see the lower ramparts one? It may have been in the dungeon area, or the keep kitchen. I mean. Let's go to the keep kitchen. I know there's a place there we didn't look. And I may already looked at that place, but I want to make sure to connect lower ramparts to moat. So we want to go to the lower ramparts. Let's make sure they don't walk into a trap. If they do, we'll pause it real quick. Okay. Lower ramparts. I think that's the last place we have to look still. To explore and fully erase the fog of war from the maps. Yep.
Nice and quiet.
Let's have him take a look at it. So he's using a fine arbalist, very slow. Crossbow. Okay, well, we'll keep the fine arbalist. Fine mace, 13 to 19 crush damage. Let's just take a look. Oh, no, it's not going to be an upgrade. Okay, so it looks like everything's explored. So we are good to leave. We'll probably swing by our keep just to check out how things are coming along. I know the barracks finishes in 1 day, 7 hours, so maybe we'll go to Gilded Vale first, and then we will go to our keep. Just check out Gilded Vale and see how things are going. See what the populace thinks. Why are my guys stuck? Oh, I'm an idiot. The moat's probably the quickest way. Get your knickers wet. I got my half-decomposed cat following me along. Probably dropping entrails as it moves, but hey, we rescued it from what made it that way. So we're going to keep our half-decomposed cat. It's either that or space cat, or space pig, or spider. So we're going to keep moldy old cat. Even moldy, decomposing cats need love. So let's go check out Gilded Vale. See how they're liking the new leader. Maybe the hanging tree is taken down. That would be nice. That's always a welcome sight. Oh, look, there's 20 corpses on a hanging tree. Let's talk to this guy. See if he does anything more and let me... Nope. Still the whole reach out for the soul thing. Not interested. I already looked at your soul. Hey, look, see? Better already. The hanging tree is down. People are burying him. Good. Urgit gapes at you. You're the one who murdered Lord Raedric on behalf of that Cretinous traitor, he sniffs. I'm sure you understand your request for housing and land is completely out of my hands now. See? Good. Just because Urgit doesn't like it doesn't mean it's not a good thing. They're taking the bodies down. That's good.
Hey.
Let's talk to
What's
our
on your mind?
NPCs, just see if they have anything new to say. How
may I help?
Let's talk to that grumpy old priest next, but save our game first. I get the feeling at some point he's going to attack me. Oh, I guess I'm done talking to him. Finally. Oh, no. I remember. You have to go into the... I have questions I want to ask.
Doubts and curiosity. She's a goddess. I suspect the ant.
See, I don't know
Was it
where...
war? Gods have taken.
Wasn't easy shaping it, crafting it, the pieces, the curve of the relic. Even then, it was a massive thing, something that required God to come to it rather than be cast at him. Though luring him to it, that was the easy part. Gods are prideful. What happened? We led him to fields, ones that he remembered as a farmer, perhaps. The fields were right outside Halgot Citadel, Durance frowns, now Godhammer Citadel. It was right across the Evandare Bridge, an easy trek, Durance frowns. Men died, then more died, luring Aothas onto Evandare. We had carved veins and passed through the bridge, excavated the foundations, filled them with powder and ember-hungry grains, eager to burn. Our hands had even pried the mortar and rock loose, sharpened them to points so they might be rent from their foundations easier, and tear through the flesh of that pretender. And so you used Evandare against Aothas.
We poured the God Hammer into its foundations with faith. Set it alight. Let the hammer fall upwards onto the anvil. 8 died before the God Hammer fell. And the God Hammer claimed the remainder. 12 in all.
And Aothas went back to the ether. Or to the grave, Durance grunts. He's lost his voice and his love of war, I'll tell you that much. He sneers. It took only taunts by men, and that was enough to lure him across the bridge and right into the new sun. Durance straightens his back, draws a deep breath. It let Red Sarah see how bright their arrogance had become, and become a symbol by which we answered their purge with one of our own. Okay, that's the end of that dialogue.
How do you do?
Just a simple common room in. I don't need the one buff to my defense.
What? If doubts and curiosity plague you, that's a curse that...
Okay. Oh, that was some laughter. Okay. So, the travel to our keep should entail the other, what I'm building.
Sure.
Learned. Let's see how things look now. Barracks construction completed. Yeah, that's still run down. That's still run down. That's gonna still be run down. But where are the barracks? Maybe one of these is the barracks. Barracks must be inside. This music for the keep is very Lords of the Ring movie-ish music. I really enjoy it. That's to the barracks. Okay, so I've built up the main keep in the barracks, so let's check out the main keep. I assume this is the main keep. Doesn't look overly different. I guess the tables aren't shattered now and there's sconces lit. I don't know. Let's talk to her.
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
What is the state of the keep? Okay, well.
I trust...
Was this your keep once?
Not as a land is its lord's, more as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Berith Susha finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
You mentioned an Earl before.
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Eir Glanfath refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
Yes, an endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them.
After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly. Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
No more questions. But we need to build something. I have 3,000 crowns. Or whatever it's called. Copper something. I want to do something to increase security. I don't want to have to be interrupted constantly. I can employ hirelings now that I have a barracks, so I'll have to go take a look at that. A lot of it requires Bailey's, Bright Hollow Restoration, and Western Barbizon. Let's do the Western Barbizon. And let's go visit the barracks. says something about being able to hire hirelings once I have the barracks. Oh, hirelings. There we go. Okay, so I've got a full complement of people to protect this place. See, 8 of 8 hirelings. Let's see if they're all in the barracks or if they wander around the area. Well, they're definitely not here. So they gotta be outside wandering the area, I would think. Well, I hear the wifey playing Fortnite. Oh, there's one of the hirelings. Okay, so let's look at our quests. Explore the endless paths. Explore endless paths. Spend traveling time with Durance. The Records Archive in Defiance Bay. And Defiance Bay. For the Temple of Vodeka. So, if I look at the map, all this has been done. This has been done. I could either head to Defiance Bay, which is this area. Never even heard of some of those places. Or, you know what? Let's go into the Endless Pass and do some work there. See if we can clean up any of the side quests. Save our game since we're going into the Endless Paths dungeon. So, let's see. Looks like stairs is where I need to go. There's also something here, but I don't know how to get into it as of yet. I may just not be able to until the keep is more settled.
Let's see what lies this way.
In case I missed a sconce or something. Let's just sneak and explore. Just can't get through it right now, I guess. Oh well, let's head to the stairs. Maybe you have to come up from below. That's a possibility as well. Why are my stupid ranged guys always in the lead? It gets them in trouble. Okay.
Let's go!
Brave Dalfilon.
Yes.
Yes? Roak 10!
These Zarbs are definitely tougher.
Nice and slow.
Crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, bones, a human skull adorns the top. Anything interesting here? Doesn't look that way.
The work of a moment.
Huh?
Nice and quiet. You should see this.
Oh shit.
Most inconvenient.
Probably gonna lose him.
Attacks to it.
Roll.
Fight it!
Hey.
Let's go. Yeah. Right.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
What's a veloon? Oh, it's a fruit. Okay. Trap
That's
detected.
unusual.
Huh?
Potion. Potion. What is 10, 12, 8, 11, 17? I guess that means the amount of inventory space they have either used or left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's how much inventory space they have left. Okay.
Sure.
Broken blade. Find more pieces of the ancient sword. The blade of the endless paths. Oh, cool. Sounds like a powerful weapon that is broken and must be restored. So let's go back up here.
Nice and quiet. Lava will be on. Seek.
Let's pull it back. Okay, now engage.
Brave thou Philoth
That was quick.
Right. Steady does it.
This Zorup is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored, each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. It doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Let's examine it. You look the creature over. There's a strange discoloration on its skin in several places, but you cannot see anything that would inform you of what ails the Zorup. Cut its throat, I guess. The Zorup barely makes a sound. There's a muted wet gurgle, and then the creature lies still, blood pooling beneath the withered body. Soon enough its eyes are glassy, empty of life. Did what you had to do. You work on a farm long enough, you come to understand it, even if it's never easy. Interesting.
Huh?
Sounded like it was diseased or something. More lockpicks, excellent.
Keeping quiet.
Oh, dang, he's getting slaughtered.
How may I help? Tech, where that?
He's in trouble. Everybody seems to be focusing on him.
Following your... So... Very distracting!
That's it!
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
That was a fairly tough battle because all the ranged characters focused on my player character. Before you know it, he was hurting bad. Drilled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm recently hatched. Pick up the worm. Hey, a worm added to inventory. Excellent. New pet. Let's take that instead of the cat. The decomposing cat. There we go. That's better.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Cracked eggshells are leathery but brittle. Most of them have been trampled into fine dust, stamped with tiny clawed footprints. Discovered a secret. Club one-handed. Fine club. That's not better than what I'm using. Camping supplies. Yes. At first I thought camping supplies were going to be plentiful, but I'm learning that camping supplies are not plentiful, in fact. I'm on level 2 of the endless paths. If they're endless, how can they have levels? Don't want to go to the next path, which that looks like it is. But I do want to kill these guys.
Brave thou Philon.
Oh. I think the worm companion might be helping me in combat. It has a health thing. Interesting.
Nice and slow.
You should see
Trap.
this.
Go forth. I wonder if I send one guy through,
What?
what would happen? Let's save our game first. We're going to try and, since we can't disarm the trap, we're going to try to pop the trap with a sacrificial
You
lamb.
can trust me.
Yeah, I could trust you to get killed.
Hey,
Oh, it's no problem.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to
He's a-
ourselves.
Not a problem. Want to see what's up with this corpse. Pheromone's corpse. This rolled up piece of parchment is covered in smeared charcoal scrawls. Let me get it down in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Merrick, gleeful as a toddler, convinced we were going to talk the Zerps into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andrus right into a great big pit, more like. And now you've all run off like hares. Meanwhile, here's me, up to my armpits in bones and Zarb shit. I hope you all rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world, and Drafton loses what's left of his wits and guts. The rest of you. Five of us left, and you run. Curse each and every one of you. And curse me too for dying here on account of a bunch of mewling pisspots. Here's for when one of you rotten lizard bastards learns some Adrian. I hope you all fucking choke. So let's take a look. Definitely, what does Loyal do? Oh, defense against various types of mental attacks. Definitely an upgrade. Saint's War Armor, Hand and Key, Durance's Robes, Fine Brigadine, Fine Breastplate. Okay, so this can go into the stash. Nice upgrade for my character. So, that's the stairs down to the next level. All I have left is this big central room, which I'd imagine is going to be a big fight. So let's save our game. We're on the Endless Pass of Odd Noah, level 2. Zorb Skirmisher. Let's go ahead and send a magic missile his way.
I? Lava beyond.
Okay, so he will attack him. He will knock down him. He will cast this. He will attack the Zarip. He will attack the worms.
Like word and rough.
Yes? Rohan, stand still. Brave thou
Right.
Hello? Hello?
Oil. Fine leather armor. Let's just take it, give it to him, and take a look at it. Leather armor is medium armor, so it's 8. His is special, though. Light armor. Fine brigandine, heavy armor. He wears medium armor. What's Overseeing do? Plus 10% ability, area of effect. 6 damage reduction. This is 8 damage reduction. Not an upgrade. Just put that away. Okay, this is a friendly skirmisher. Okay. Let's just save. My guys are somewhat low on health, just in case this turns into a huge battle. Oh shit. If this turns into a battle, it's going to be a really huge battle. Stepping into this chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, growls, and barks. Blood-spattered Zorbs dance in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, a Zorb plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood, to daub patterns onto others eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Zorb, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes a staff toward the gathered Zorbs, screeching and clicking. The high priest suddenly raises the staff above his head, shrieking with renewed vigor. He swings the staff downward to point it at the pit, and then at you. I'm not sure I like that suggestion. Yeah, neither do I.
Brave thou Philoculi. Zabaru beyond sea. Following your lead.
Let's knock down that fucking high priest.
Hey.
Following your...
Go take out the worms. Everybody else stay behind. Take out Fire Priest.
Zabaru beyond sea.
Let's go.
Yes?
Steady does it.
Buck is filled with blood and gives off an acrid stench. You recognize it as Mocha's tears. A powerful poison. The blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. The rope tied to the bucket looks long enough to descend into the pit. So it's almost like they're feeding something.
You might find this interesting.
Ooh, one-handed rapier. Let's take a look at it. Once I'm done exploring this area. Now, I don't think that's anything to go inside, because I have stairs going down. Before I do that,
What?
let me make sure this guy doesn't have anything to talk about.
If doubts and curiosity plague...
Okay. Let me save first, use a campfire.
Hello? Hello?
Use a campfire. Oh, new thing. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just because I rested on the endless paths. Okay, so let's try and talk to him, see if he has anything more to say.
If doubts and curiosity... That's a curse. Wasn't a war. Gods have taken. We poured the
Okay, so no more talking with him.
light, flame, and
Save our
sound.
game
We'll keep
and
it
see
all
what this pit is. The wide pit descends into a grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind, and from time to time, hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. I could jump into the pit, try to climb down this, examine the pit first. The chasm appears to have been dug out with tools rather than being a natural formation. It seems to be very deep, but you cannot see the bottom to gauge the distance. Use a grappling hook? Let's try it. You take a grappling hook from your pack and tie it off neatly around one of the heavy stone blocks surrounding the pit. A few hard tugs suggest that the rope will hold fast. Keeping a firm hold on the rope, you begin your descent into the darkness. Soon, the edge of the pit is far above your head, and you can hear only the creak of the rope in your own breaths. You've lost an item, rope, and grappling hook. Soon enough, however, you see another source of light far below. Past the dangling end of the rope, you can see a dimly lit room, at the center of which is a circular stone pool. The pool is filled with blood, and even at this distance, you can pick out various limbs and mangled bodies. Largely Zorip in nature. The tunnel bored into the stone ends a ways above the chamber below, and your rope extends no further. You know, I saved before doing this. If I jump down into the blood pool, I'm probably stuck there, but I saved, so let's try it. Bracing yourself for the landing, you loosen your hold, dropping down the remaining distance to land within the pool of blood, with a noisy splash. The thick, murky waters hinder your swimming, threatening to pull you down into unseen depths of this grim pit. But at last you crest the surface and pull yourself up and over the brim, to find yourself at the edge of a reeking, sludgy mixture of blood and limbs. Continue. So, I don't know where I'm at. I had stairs going down from level 2. So this will be interesting.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is...
Let's save in a
not
separate slot. And let's take a look at what level we're at. So we skipped 3 and 4 and are now on level 5. Okay, let's just run with it, I guess. The corpse draped over the edges of the pools, contorted in throes of what must have been his final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutched towards his throat. Limbs and organs bob in the mire of blood and gristle. The carnage stirs within the occasional gust of wind from the tunnels above.
Yeah.
Why do I see skeletons in the wall like that? That's weird.
What's this?
The work of a moment.
expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. Skea did not make it. I know Merrick tried his best. No point in turning back now. That's what Merrick is saying. I think the point is leaving these ruins alive. We have lost half our people already, and I'm not sure how we're meant to survive this place, especially if Skea had gone. The gods were kind to let us find that study in the books there. Those tomes would fetch a good price in and of themselves. We don't need to go any further. But that seal has stirred his blood. He sure will find more Angwithian relics below. Every step takes us further from a guaranteed haul and deeper into unknown territory. I don't know what madness has gripped him. I cannot stop thinking about Edriga, the way she screamed.
Right. Right.
Boy, this place is littered with traps. That's okay, that's a good experience as long as I can take them out. Yeah, Zora champion. I don't know what these skeletons are. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna hold off on the Zora champion. I have no way back up from here. I don't believe. Unless I find some stairs. Oh shit. So what do I do here? Do I go back to level 2? Do I reload my game? Do I just wait and see how tough these enemies are?
What?
Aye? Ah, thank you.
Hey.
Love. Varul beyond seek.
Following. Stand. Fight on, fight! We're down one. Mo.
Come on, kill the champion, dang it.
Following your
Let's go! Moe X. Ana. Let's go.
following your lead. Roll on.
Right.
Nice and quiet.
Can't get through there, I don't think. So let's save under our level 5 save, since that is where we're at. Level 2 save, we're keeping his backup as a just-in-case measure.
How may I help?
Kinda stuck over here. What? Let's go.
Stand still. Does feel
Let's go!
That's it!
Great.
Yeah.
How may I? Ah, thank you.
Following yours. Consumed by the flame!
It's just we're both in this narrow entry. But if I back off, I risk disengagement penalty.
Brave Dalfilas believe.
Some help here.
Priestess making things more difficult, and I can finally reach him at least.
But
That's it!
This bring up some more skellies since now I
Following
have
orders.
access.
Stand!
Let's leave some reminder!
Battle well done.
And what does the flame reveal?
It was a big battle too. Let's save under our level 5 save. Because I'm going to try and work from 5 on up. 5 to 4 to 3. And then back to 2, which is where I left off. I don't like skipping levels. Oh, another campfire. That's good because I'm going to have to use one. Ader is in a tough way with his health, so I'm definitely good.
Brave thou shalt believe.
Why is he always getting into trouble? God, I'm gonna have to put a ranged weapon on him or something. He's always getting into trouble. And he's down.
How may I help?
Stand! Brave thou shalt.
Not now, Windows.
Lava.
What do I do here?
Following your Following your Yes? Let's end this!
Hey.
Ader's dead. Oh. Maybe he's just maimed and can get up if I win this.
Fight it!
I don't know. I may have to reload. Let's see.
Try it again, you kite! Lava will be on sea!
Keep getting paralyzed.
Following your lead.
I'm down almost 3 guys. But the priests are... one of the priests is down at least. Okay, this should be mop-up time then. Skirmisher. Down 3.
Let's go! Let's go! Following... Roll up! Stand! Down!
Let's get that champion down.
Raved out.
Get this skirmisher down. Everybody that's left, take out this skirmisher. All 2 of you.
Hey.
He's maimed.
Huh?
So he's not dead. That's a plus.
I'll see what I can find.
So let's use a campfire because my party's in a rough shape. And let's hope that fixes the maimed condition, because I haven't had to deal with maimed yet.
You know, there are accounts of Watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to, and whom they should duel for past offenses.
I could probably convince people of all kinds of things. Okay, so he's back up to snuff. Whew, I thought I had lost him.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. So this looks like stairs up to level 4. That's good to know. Let's finish exploring over here. Some of these battles are pretty brutal. But then again, I think I'm also out of my element, so to speak.
Let's go! Raved out Philon. Following your lead. Roak 10! Let's end this! Raid. I have them!
Nice and quiet.
Okay, so all except for whatever the talking is in this area is accomplished. Master staircase and then stairs. Not sure which I should go through to get to level 4. But I definitely want to finish this room first. Okay, while they're walking over there, let me put them over here. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So, let's switch back to live.
Margren's fire casts light
Okay.
in dark places.
Let's just see if he has anything else to say. Because I
If
did
doubts and
rest.
Some. What?
He's obviously got more
If
to
doubts
talk
and
about,
curiosity
but
before.
I can't find I can't find the lit
Before.
decisions. Or the lit conversations. So maybe they're the ones hidden that I
Yeah.
just can't do yet.
Laying low.
Sorry. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what this room is, so let's save on my level 5 save. Because I'm going to try and work my way back to level 2. Don't like to skip levels. I think this is a conversation situation with a Drake. This could be bad. At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zorops, stands a massive reptilian creature, its snout spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal, goblets of flesh still speared on crooked fangs. The Zorops shift anxiously, looking up expectantly at the Drake as the beast stretches leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. It flaps its wings briefly and stirs up great clouds of dust. Come here, I'm gonna be honored. You speak? The Drake stamps one clawed foot upon the ground. I speak, and stone shakes. I speak, and the lizards bring gold. I speak and eat well. Yes, I speak. These Zorops sacrifice to you. Are you the master below? Master below is below. Sacrifice is not very smart. You think you see a section of the Drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Master made me lord here. Here, I am king. Flames gout from its nostrils and gaping jaws. I am god of fire and gold. This is going to go bad. I don't know if my party's ready for this. See, the problem is, the skirmishers aren't too bad. The champions hurt. So let's see. Let's send a fireball up that way. He can focus on the champion. Put that out there. Focus on the champion. Try and save the Drake for last. Focus on the champion. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Oh, the priests were hidden in the back, dang it.
Stuck, Levar.
Got to take out the priests. Wait. Okay, let's get out some skellies to give them something to aim at. Skellies, get on that high priest. This battle's gonna go bad. He needs to attack. What's weakest? I need to get that champion down. That champion's gonna wreck us.
Ray.
Somebody needs to get on that high priest.
Stuck.
But my guys are trapped. Paralyzed. Need to start worrying about health or endurance. Okay. So that one's destroyed. Focus on that one. Everybody focus on that and getting this guy down. Don't die, what the hell? Come on. Okay. That guy's down. Skirmisher, champion, skirmisher. Get that damn high priest. Knock him down if you have to. Just do something.
Yes?
And of course the skirmisher gets in the way. High priest. Where's this guy? Attack the high priest. Oh. Fine, get the skirmisher. Just stop running. Stop walking around. And my caster's down. There's a better way I can handle this fight, I'm sure.
Stuck over here.
Yeah, I'm about to die. Yep. Let's load game. Let's see if we can come up with a better way of handling that fight. I don't think I'm supposed to be at level 5. Anyways. What can I do better? First of all, since it's not going to stealth, because even after a conversation, you guys remain stealth, which means they move slow. So I can't get my guys in position very well. Great honor, strength for lizards, blood for painting, good fortune, all this I give. I am merciful and great. It opens its jaws wide, revealing sickle-sharp teeth and a forked tongue. Okay, so... why did my guys not move? That's annoying. Let's just all focus on the Drake, see if we can get the Drake down. It might be a bad idea.
Does feel like
You're currently attacking a foe with at least one defense that is much higher than the accuracy of the character attacking it. When defense is significantly above accuracy, it can be extremely difficult to score a hit and impossible to score a crit. Tries to raise the attacker's accuracy or use a spell ability that targets a different defense. Yeah, I don't have a lot of options though either.
Following your lead.
This guy isn't actually even doing anything. Because he's got 5 mobs on him.
Following your lead.
And he's gonna die. There's just so many enemies. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this yet. It doesn't help that I jumped from 2 to friggin' 5. I may save this room for later. Because this is like one of the mini bosses, I believe, on the endless path. And I don't think my guys are ready for it yet. So we've got main stairs up, master staircase up, and we've got stairs. I think the way down is past that Drake. But I don't want to go down. I wanted to go back to level 3 and level 4. We will come... I will even make a note in the journal. Endless path level 5. Come back and kill Drake boss. That way I won't forget. Now we have stairs and we have master staircase. I don't know what the difference is. So let's just save our level 5 save and go up. The endless path of Nua. I'm not sure what it's letting me do here. Oh, so that's like, it allows you to go fast travel. Okay, so that's what the master staircase is. It's the fast travel. So let's work our way back to level 4. And we'll work our way from 4 to 3 back to 2, which is already cleared. Kind of working our way backwards.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's just take a look at that save. Make sure we're on level 4 now. Yes.
Let's go!
Brave thou Philotheli.
What? That's it!
Following your lead. Stand!
Go get him, Skellies. Distract him.
Oh,
Why is he stuck or something? Yes, he is.
There's a lesson to be taught.
Following your lead. Stand!
That's it.
Oh, these trolls are a lot harder than the trolls up above. Still stuck.
What?
Lavaru, be on.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, get these blasted trolls, huh? He's down.
We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Let's go.
Hey,
Why is he stuck? Is there a trap there I don't know about?
I have them.
Come on, kill the troll.
Keeping an eye out.
It's a tough fight. Those trolls hit like trucks.
You should see this.
Warbow. Stone beetles are pretty tough. I think I'm gonna have to camp though, or else Durance is gonna possibly die permanently. Brutish warrior was en route to Cadnoa, but was accosted by brigands on the road and had to flee. Well, what did that say? Dang it. But was accosted and had to flee. Consider raising your security to ensure the safety of travelers. My security is friggin' 22. I don't know what more you want from me. What am I working on building? I'm working on building something. The Western Barbizon. That should help my security as well. Let's start using up some of these traps. Okay, so... Oh, okay. To use the traps, I have to put them in this. Okay, I didn't know that. That's how I use the potions as well. Oh, that'll free up some inventory space. Nice. Same thing with scrolls, I would imagine. That might not be sun for him. Oh, no, that's fine. 15 accuracy. So let him set out some traps to make this fight a little easier.
How may I help?
Oh, I can only have one trap out at a time. Okay. This one's more likely to get the attention of the enemy.
I shall deal with this one.
Oh, 2 trolls. That's gonna be tough. Let's knock that first one down. Use my flames of devotion.
Yes.
Regen endurance for the group.
Le Baru beyond.
Don't even slow it down.
Le Baru beyond.
Let's knock this troll down again. Use another flames of devotion on him. Jesus, why does everything aggro? That's gonna be trouble. Let's get some skeletons out here to help the troll. Let's get these skellies on this troll so it doesn't kill.
Not too alarming.
Jesus, these trolls. Their damage reduction's insane.
Let's end this!
Get a phantasm out
Rally,
there.
let's leave some reminder!
Okay. Let's get these guys attacking this guy, these guys attacking this guy, these guys attacking this guy. So I got the trolls under control for the most part.
La Baru.
Okay, trolls down.
Off on your people.
Too large.
Let's use more skellies.
Stacks. Dip. Raved out Vilod.
Hey, that's not very helpful.
Moe Ixi.
Yes? Oh, I'm dead! Stacks.
Let's go.
Following your... Let's end this!
Stone beetles are hard.
Yes?
Let's go.
Making headway though. Nobody died.
I'll see what I can find.
Hopefully there's not too many more fights on this level, because these trolls are brutal. They take a lot of hits. I'm starting to run low on campfires. See, look at how much I haven't explored on this level yet. Black ooze, which means there's probably going to be more trolls.
Let's go.
The oozes of themselves are not that bad.
Yes?
Now take out that one. Send the phantasm out. Now after that last black ooze.
Raved out Vilod.
The black oozes aren't a problem. The stone beetles and the trolls have huge damage reduction.
Ogren's fire casts light in dark places.
If I go up there, that's probably going to be a major fight for this level of the dungeon. So let's save our game on the level 4 save. We have the level 2 save as backup so that I don't go down that pit, because there were stairs I could take to go to level 3. Oh crap, greater oozes? Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I haven't even done it. Okay, this fight is not winnable in my current state. Let's go back to my level 4 save. Let's head down and see what's that way. Hopefully the stairs to level 3 or whatever. I'll make a note that I have to come back.
Right.
When I've either got a 6 party member or better gear or something.
Yes? Brave thou Phila.
If that's just one troll, this shouldn't be too bad.
Lava will be on seek. And stop. Lava will be on seek. How may I help?
Let's get that troll down as fast as possible.
Lava will be on seek.
Following your lead. Let's stand.
Trolls down to 1.
That's not very helpful.
Brave.
What are you doing? What is he doing besides getting extra damage taken?
I have them.
Kill the troll. Kill the troll. Kill the troll. Kill the troll.
Yes? Stand. Let's go.
Now for the black ooze. Self-healed endurance. Last ooze. Kill.
Following your lead. Brave thou Philogili.
Making a lot of money. But also, I need to find somebody that sells campfires. After that fight, let's save our game on level 4. Let's see what's in this room. Most of these books are blackened and crumbling, having succumbed to mold and rot. What legible writing, it doesn't last long enough, remains appears to be Eld Adrin.
I think I see something.
The work of a moment.
Bloodstained Overseer Seal. This seal appears to be Gwithian in origin, formed of a circular piece of white outer shaped around a bloodstone gem. On the back is an engraving of a sword. Expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. My journal's molting pages. I do not know if any part of my account will survive this expedition. We thought Skada lost alongside Edrica, but she has returned carrying a strange seal and a smirk on her face, despite her injuries. She is badly wounded, and Merc is tending to her. I have been researching the seal in the meantime. It is of an intricate design made of Adris shaped around a small bloodstone gem. It seems one of our predecessors was attempting to translate some of the inscriptions in these runes. According to his texts, these seals were carried by 3 Gwithian overseers, all bearing titles: the Guardian, the Builder, and the Scribe. This one seems to have belonged to the Guardian, who was charged with defending these ruins against incursions from dangerous beasts. I have to admit, I don't believe he did a very good job of that. That's for damn sure. This place is brutal. Investigate the mysterious seal. Save our game before we engage this other fight over level 4. Level 2 is just our emergency backup before going down the pit. Shit. There's at least... Okay, so let's see.
Yes?
Running low on spells. Let's see what kind of traps. Hail of dart traps.
Indeed.
Brave thou Philogili.
One at a time. You know what? Let's just send him out here, because he's
How
gonna
may I help?
die again. Did he get knocked down? Jesus, I even sent him out of the room.
Following your... Brave Dalfi.
He's down. Well, everybody just try and get this troll down, I guess.
Following your lead. Roak 10! Brave Dalfi.
No good.
Following your... Stand still! Brave.
Let's go.
I have them!
Hey. Keeping an eye out.
Okay, so he's maimed. Minus 15x. So I'm going to be forced into doing another campfire here. And then we'll save under our level 4 save. Knowing that we have an emergency backup in level 2. A unique bow, that's nice. They've spotted a black ooze, but where? Up there. Okay, let's save our game. Again.
Let's go.
Brave Dalfi.
These trolls are killing me.
What?
Lava.
It's weird how it does that when you destroy a slime.
Following your lead. Stand.
Lava. Lava will be on. Lava will be on sea.
That's it!
Right. Steady does it.
Another lockpick. Another troll, which probably means 5, 6, 7, 8 more slimes.
Let's go.
Waves up.
No good.
Phantasms seem better luck for controls.
Waves up, Elon, nearly. Let's see what lies this way.
Let's see. That's fine. I'm gonna call the stream there. Seeming a decent stopping point. We're kind of in the middle of exploring level 4. Level 5's all explored except for the boss, which I'm not able to do yet. Trying to get back to level 2, which is fully done. It's quite the struggle adventure, because I have 0 camp now. I may have to go back and fast travel out of here if I can't find any campfires. But I always have my level 2 Endless Pass save as an emergency. I just don't have to go down the pit of blood, so to speak. So I'm going to save it there, call the stream. I appreciate everybody who stopped by to watch. Y'all take it easy and have a good evening.